So our first example tells us to graph these two equations to find the solution. All right, in my first equation, who can tell me what my slope is in my first equation? Amreen?
The slope is
-2. -2. Can we change that into a fraction? -2 over 1. Good. Okay, and what is my y-intercept? Somebody, anybody? Jackie? 3. Good. So what's the first thing I need to plot on my line, on my graph? Nope. My y-intercept. So I need to plot +3 on my y-axis first. From that point, I need to use the slope to find my next point. So it's -2 over 1. Am I going to go up or down? Down how many?
2.
And to the right how many?
1.
Good. Now, Mrs. Mizaki said this yesterday in the video, but I'm going to repeat it. Yes, you have a straight edge, you have a ruler where you could make the line right now, but we highly recommend that you continue using the slope to make as many points as possible, because that will make you more accurate when you go to find the solution. Did I mess up? I did mess up. That's wrong. Sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, for the second equation, I need my slope and my y-intercept. What is my slope? Everybody? The second equation, what's my slope? 3. How do I change that into a fraction? 3 over 1. What is my y-intercept? -2. So the first thing I'm going to plot is my y-intercept at -2. Am I going to go up or down? Up, because it's positive, so I go up 3 and over 1. Up 3 over 1. And you should see where the two lines overlap. So how many solutions are we going to have? We're going to have one solution, but we need to figure out what is the solution. I need to write it in an ordered pair. They intersect right here. What is the ordered pair for this point? Start at the origin. I go over how many? And go up how many? What's my ordered pair? 1, 1. That is my answer. That is my solution. Questions on that? All right, grab your next graph, put it right underneath of it. We're going to do another one. All right, we have our next set of equations. Notice anything? Guys? Or what? The rise over the run, or the slope, is 1/2 for both equations. Is our y-intercept the same?
Nope.
Our y-intercept's different. What do we know when the slope is the same and the y-intercept is different? Huh? They're going to be parallel lines, which means there's no solution. If you look back at your notes that we just copied down the other page, the same slope but different y-intercepts, there is no solution. So if you memorize that, you could right away go, no solution, and write that down. But since you don't really know that yet, we're going to practice, and we're going to do both of them on our paper. Okay? All right, so for the first equation, what's my y-intercept? What's that? My y-intercept is positive 1. What's my slope? 1 over 2. So I have to rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. Okay, and my second equation, what's my y-intercept? What's my y-intercept? Negative 2. And what's my slope? Yep, rise 1, run 2. Rise 1. So are these two lines ever going to intersect? No. Nope, so there is no solution. Ready for the last one? No? Need another minute? Your graph is sideways? I'm sorry. Alright, and our last one. Last example. Ugh. What do we notice right away? Amreen? The y, yeah, good. This is in what kind of form? This is in slope-intercept form. Is this in slope-intercept form? No. Is y by itself? No. So it's not in slope-intercept form. So what do you think you're going to have to do? You're going to have to put it in slope-intercept form. But let's take care of the easy equation first. Okay? Now a lot of you got this wrong yesterday on your Kahoots that we did in the beginning of class. What is my y-intercept here? Good, 0. You can't add 1 if there's no 1 there. It's adding 0. So my intercept is 0, 0. What's my slope? 3/4. So I have to go up 3 and over 4. Up 3, over 4. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of work for this equation. Okay? What do we want to get by itself? Y. Alright, so what do I have to do first to get y by itself, Alyssa? Good. Excellent. Subtract 3x from both sides, because I need to get rid of that other term. So 3x minus 3x cancels out to 0. I'm left with negative 4y is equal to. Are these like terms? Can I get 5x here? No, they're not like terms. I can't do anything with them other than just rewrite it. So all I'm going to do is 8 minus 3x, 8 minus 3x. I just rewrote it horizontally instead of vertically. Okay? Is y by itself yet? No. What's on the same side? How am I going to get rid of that negative 4? I said what? Thank you, Alyssa. I have to divide by negative 4 on both sides. I have to undo that multiplication. So I'm left with y is equal to. Now be careful here, okay? How many terms are on this side of the equal sign, on the right-hand side? 2. So I have to divide both of those terms by negative 4. So 8 divided by negative 4 is negative 2. Negative 3 divided by negative 4. Is that a whole number? No. So what am I going to write? Should I have a decimal? No. So what am I going to do? I'm going to keep it as a fraction. What's a negative divided by a negative? Positive 3/4 x. I just kept my 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4. Is it in slope-intercept form now? Yeah. I mean, it's flipped, but it is. So what is my y-intercept? Negative 2. What's my slope? Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you notice? Anybody? Huh? They are parallel, which means there is no solution. Good. Did you have to graph this in order to figure out there is no solution? No, because after you solved it, look here, look at the slope. Is the slope the same? The slope's the same. The y-intercept is different.